October may be the month that the leaves start changing colors, but it's also the month we see a lot of pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Right, a very important month at that. And tonight, senior health correspondent Monica Robbins updates us on the first recipient of the breast cancer vaccine and the women dedicated to keeping her legacy moving forward by putting the brakes on breast cancer.
At 41, Jennifer Davis began fighting the deadliest type of breast cancer, triple negative. The married mother of 3 and nurse went through a double mastectomy, chemotherapy and radiation, but knew the risk of her cancer returning.
Every time I woke up and, I slept on my arm wrong, I automatically thought it came back.
Jenny said she felt motivated to be part of something that would help put her mind at ease. Her chance came in the fall of 2021 when she became the very first recipient of the experimental breast cancer vaccine at Cleveland Clinic. 10 years before Jenny's first dose, auto shop owners Leanne Best and Laura Frank started Brakes for Breast to fund the breast cancer vaccine research. An October campaign that provided free brake pads for customers, with 10% of the bill for labor and any other additional costs going to the fund. It spread to hundreds of shops across the country.
Oh my goodness, since 2011, those little 10s and 20s have added up to a little over $1.8 million, and we definitely, I think we will, without doubt, cross the $2 million mark this year.
The check presentations were gratifying, but 2 years ago, they were beyond thrilled to finally meet.
She was the person that we were working for all these years to have this person be real. I don't even know that I thought I would live to see the real person.
It was a natural connection. I mean, it was like we had been friends forever.
As the first recipient, Jenny received the lowest dose of vaccine. Her participation measured safety, dosage, and immune response.
The vaccine has now taught my body to recognize cancer cells.
While she knew the risks, the results gave her hope. Then on January 31st, she left me this voicemail.
Hi, Monica. This is Jenny Davis. I had spoke to you a while back about the trial. If you could please give me a call back.
And I get a call from Jenny. And she just said, Leanne, it's back. The cancer is back.
While devastated, Jenny also had an important message for her friends.
Do not let this stop your efforts. There's so many women out there that we need to save.
Jennifer Davis passed on April 13th. Brakes for Breast presented more than $200,000 to the Vaccine Research Fund on the day she was laid to rest.
And we'll get there. It's going to take a little bit of time, but eventually we're going to wipe this thing out.
Monica Robbins, 3 News.
This is the thing that so often is overlooked, I think, when it comes to vaccines and this life-saving advancement in care, are the people who tried it. And it may not have worked the way that they initially thought it was going to, but it gives those researchers this chance to retool and look into things a little bit differently, and maybe they try something else, and then it's the next life that is saved. So it's not in vain in any way, shape, or form.
Not at all, no.
It's not a failure, it's a success because, it didn't come back for a while. And just what an incredible woman.
The knowledge that was gained from the trial and the experiment will, as you said, will not only help the next batch in their trial, but future generations of women to come. And without these early pioneers, they don't have what will end up being generation 2 and generation 3 of a vaccine that eventually will get this thing knocked out. Incredible.
Just amazing. So mad respect. All right, let's move on now. A new study by the American Cancer Society says cancer rates are going up for younger women. Since 2021, rates have increased more than 1% per year in women 50 and under. The reason is not clear, but it could be due to risk factors like environmental exposures, food, air, water, or rising rates of obesity. The good news, deaths are down 44% since the late 1980s.